In a distant land, far removed from the bustle of cities, there lived a young man who had become a thief. He lived in solitude, isolated from society, relying on his sharp mind and unmatched cleverness to steal without ever being caught. His name became known in whispers, not for his cruelty, but for his precision and ability to vanish without a trace. Despite his success in theft, something inside him always felt hollow. Each night, as he looked up at the stars, he felt the weight of a question pressing on his heart. Is this all my life will ever be? One day, while walking through a dense forest in search of his next opportunity, he encountered an old monk meditating beneath a tree. The monk radiated a calmness that was unfamiliar to the thief, a sense of peace that felt like a distant dream. Drawn by curiosity and the longing in his own heart, the thief approached and opened up about his life. With surprising honesty, he shared his past, his choices, and his inner emptiness. When he asked the monk for advice to improve his life, the monk looked at him with kind eyes and said gently, "You must stop stealing, my son." The thief, though respectful, shook his head slowly. "Master, I don't know any other way to live. Stealing is all I have ever known. Is there nothing else you can suggest, some way I can still try to live a better life without giving up what I know?" The monk remained silent for a few moments, deep in thought. Then he replied, "If you truly cannot abandon stealing yet, then at least commit to one thing: show complete respect to every woman you meet. Whether she is old or young, a stranger or someone you know, treat her as you would your own mother or sister." The thief paused, letting the words sink in. This seemed like a small but powerful change. With sincerity in his voice, he nodded. "That I can do. I promise." From that moment onward, the thief continued to live as before, wandering from place to place, but his heart now carried a new code of honor. He never failed in his vow. Every woman he encountered, no matter the circumstance, was treated with the highest respect. Instead of punishment, the king said, "You have shown values greater than any nobleman I have met. Tell me, what is it that you wish?" With grace and humility, the thief replied, "If you truly wish to honor my request, then please bring the queen back to the palace with dignity. She deserves love, respect, and her rightful place by your side." The king fell into deep silence. A storm of emotions passed over his face: guilt, regret, realization. He remembered how he had blamed the queen for not bearing a child, and how easily he had abandoned her. At that moment, he saw clearly that the fault was his, not hers. He turned to the queen, held her hand, and said, "Come home. Let us start again with honor." The queen wept and nodded. "I will return, but I have one wish." "What is it?" the king asked. She looked at the young man and said, "This brave soul, who refuse?"